Los Angeles in the 1940s was a city of contrasts, glamour and grit, dreams and despair. Beneath the glittering lights of Hollywood lurked a darker reality. On January 15, 1947, that darkness came to the forefront in the form of a crime so shocking it would captivate the public for decades. That morning, Betty Bersinger was out for a walk when she stumbled upon something that made her stop cold. At first, she thought it was a discarded mannequin, but as she approached, the horrific truth became clear. It wasn't a mannequin. It was the mutilated body of a young woman. The victim was 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, later immortalized as the Black Dahlia. Her body had been bisected at the waist, drained of blood, and cleaned with precision. Her face had been carved into a Glasgow smile, a chilling slash from ear to ear. Elizabeth Short was like so many others, a young woman with dreams of stardom. Born in Boston in 1924, Elizabeth faced hardship early in life after her father abandoned the family. Drawn to the allure of Hollywood, she moved to Los Angeles, hoping to break into the film industry. But life in Hollywood wasn't what she'd imagined. Work was scarce, money was tight, and Elizabeth often relied on the kindness of acquaintances to get by. Some accounts suggest she drifted into prostitution, though this remains a point of contention among historians. Her final days remain a mystery. On January 9, 1947, Elizabeth was last seen leaving a diner in San Diego with a man who has never been identified. What happened between that moment and the discovery of her body 6 days later remains unknown. The LAPD, already under scrutiny for corruption, faced immense pressure to solve the case. The gruesome nature of the crime and the victim's notoriety turned the investigation into a media spectacle. The FBI was brought in to assist, but despite their advanced fingerprint identification system, leads quickly dried up. On January 24th, a taunting letter arrived at the Los Angeles Examiner, claiming to be from Elizabeth's killer. It included personal items such as her birth certificate, photos, and business cards, all meticulously cleaned with gasoline. The letter read, "Here are Dahlia's belongings," and was pieced together using words cut from newspapers, a chilling act of psychological warfare. Over 150 suspects were questioned, from drifters to doctors. Yet, the more investigators delved into Elizabeth's life, the murkier the waters became. Her connections to Hollywood elites, alleged ties to organized crime, and rumors of her involvement in the underground sex trade only deepened the mystery. Over the decades, countless theories have surfaced about who killed Elizabeth Short. Some are rooted in evidence, others are pure speculation. Let's examine the most compelling suspects. One of the most infamous suspects is Dr. George Hoddle, a wealthy Los Angeles physician. His son, Steve Hoddle, a retired LAPD detective, has devoted years to investigating his father's potential involvement. Steve uncovered disturbing evidence, including George's medical expertise, which matched the precise cuts on Elizabeth's body. In 1949, police recorded George Hoddle saying, "Supposin' I did kill the Black Dahlia. They can't prove it now. They can't talk to my secretary because she's dead." The Sowden House, George's residence, has also been linked to other crimes, cementing his reputation as a sinister figure. Another significant suspect was Leslie Dillon, a bellhop and aspiring writer. Dillon had an uncanny knowledge of the crime's details and connections to Mark Hansen, a nightclub owner who was acquainted with Elizabeth. Despite being a strong person of interest, Dillon was ultimately released due to lack of evidence. Some theories point to organized crime, suggesting Elizabeth may have crossed paths with dangerous individuals. Others believe she was the victim of a serial killer, possibly linked to the Cleveland Torso murders, as similarities in the crimes are striking. Another troubling possibility involves police corruption. Some investigators believe key evidence was suppressed to protect influential individuals, leading to decades of dead ends. The Black Dahlia murder has left an indelible mark on American culture. It has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows, cementing its place as a symbol of Hollywood's dark underbelly. Yet, this fascination also raises ethical questions about sensationalizing real-life tragedy. Despite advances in forensic science, the Black Dahlia case remains unsolved. DNA testing, which was unavailable in 1947, has been used to re-examine evidence, but no definitive breakthroughs have been made. Elizabeth Short's story is one of dreams unfulfilled and justice denied. Her life and death continue to haunt the public imagination, serving as a reminder of the fragility of life and the shadows that linger in the pursuit of fame. Who killed the Black Dahlia? Was it a trusted acquaintance, a serial killer, or someone entirely unexpected? Perhaps the truth will remain hidden, locked in the annals of history.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most greatest mysteries. If you've enjoyed this journey, share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.